and we're here to excite and tantalize your senses.
Yo, what it do, y'all? This your boy Sin. Welcome to After Dark.
Hey, this is Sherry, aka Temptation, the innocent one. Welcome to After Dark.
Just kidding, we're back. Welcome to another episode of After Dark. Thank you for tuning in once again. We love our freaky Harlem boy says sliding in this pussy and Bucci like, hey y'all, oh my god. We love our freaky family. Shout out to Diva B. Mr. in the comments, ACN checking in, Mrs. Brown always. Hey Jazzy, SoldierGirl, Harlem Boy, Hulk. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of After Dark. Make sure you guys are very active in the chat because we got a lot of topics to discuss. Thank you, mister. We appreciate that. Congratulations to all of us, because without our freaky family watching every week, we would not be able to continue and have a second season. Lord willing, we'll make it to 30 seasons and then some. Maybe we'll be old and wrinkled by then. Who knows? Then we can tell y'all about sex in the 70s. Hey, Puerto Rican Poppy.
Hey.
SS2
Dr.
driver.
Ruth's still talking about sex, and she about 110 years old.
Listen,
what's up, SS driver?
I love that lady. I've learned so much from that lady. And that lady still, I swear, that lady got to be like, I swear when I was watching her, when I was younger, she had to be like 106 already.
I used to love the way she said the word masturbation.
Man. And she said like with such masturbation. Like
she had that word masturbation. She had that old German thing going on. It was really freaky.
So we have Harlem Boy, King of Days. Let me introduce everybody to you guys. We have Hulk Smash, the biggest scorpion hole everybody knows. We have Pussy on Punishment, aka Temptation. We have Sin, aka Shrimp Gang President. We have SoldierGirl, aka The Experience.
What's good, family?
I go by the name of Lolo. This chair was CJ, but I think he disappeared somewhere. Yeah, he shall be returning shortly. So before we get into tonight's episode, we need to go ahead and take a moment to pay a bill, and we'll be right back.
Are you and your friends or family looking to have a good time? Come experience Too Fresh Transportation. They offer multiple.
All right, y'all. Y'all need to ride. Y'all better call them. Homecoming coming up. My birthday will be here before y'all know it. I'm definitely not driving when my birthday comes. I'm trying to get towed up. I don't want to be driving. So y'all need to save me a seat.
Well, we're having some true technical difficulties.
Yes, we are.
Right. Skeet said, hey, family, trying to fix this damn internet. Tell CJ I said, what's the number 911?
The fuck?
What's up, Nighthawk with the T?
And Mr.
Just
Dale.
stopping by y'all house. Turn air on. It's hot in here, LOL. All right, guys. So real quick, before we get all the way into tonight's episode, we want to take a moment and just recognize the fact that it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Shout out to all of those warriors, all of those breast cancer survivors that are still here with us. Shout out to those who have paved the way and unfortunately suffered losing their lives, but them losing their lives enable us to be able to continue with science and medication so that we can still have those thriving amongst us. I know each and every one of us knows somebody, have come across somebody, still in contact with somebody, lost somebody that has suffered with breast cancer. So we do just want to tell you guys, make sure you guys are getting your mammograms. It is extremely, extremely important to get your mammograms, ladies. It is also important that you give yourself breast examinations. I know everybody touch their own titties when they're in the shower because you got to clean them. So just take a few moments and just, feel around. Make sure you don't feel anything out of place, anything unusual. And if you do, don't be afraid to address any of your concerns with your doctors, whoever's listening to you, because that's what your insurance is for. Okay?
Yeah.
May I add something to that?
You sure can, sir.
It's also important for men to do that as well, because
Absolutely.
men, and a lot of men don't realize this, men can get breast cancer as well. So
Yes.
men, you should be checking yourself. They always tell men to check their testicles, but they should also be checking their chest as well.
SoldierGirl said, I'm scheduled for October 14th. Now, Jazzy did bring up a good point. She said they only suggest a mammogram if you're 40 or older, unless it's an immediate concern. Now, what I will say with that is that is true. However, I personally do think they should start earlier than 40. And I say that only because I have a cousin right now who's 26 who just got diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer a couple months ago. So it happens younger than we think. Don't think just because, I'm 21, I'm 30, I'm 39, I don't have to sit here and worry about it, because anything can happen at any age. Even if you don't get it done at the doctor, make yourself aware of your body.
Right.
Lolo, if I'm correct, they say that 40, unless it runs in the family. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
If it runs in the family, you start sooner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, I believe that is the case.
One thing about healthcare is for us to understand that those are guidelines, and as a patient, you have rights. You have the right to tell your doctor, look, I feel like something may be wrong and I want to get a test.
Yeah.
You have rights. Don't just depend on the guidelines, because, yes, those guidelines are there and they're helpful, and I'm not saying to ignore them. But if you truly are checking yourself out and feel like something is wrong, don't allow any healthcare provider to ignore what you're saying or ignore your feelings just because the guidelines say so.
Right.
You have to be your own best advocate when it comes to your healthcare.
Advocate for yourself.
Absolutely. Mrs. Brown brought up a good point. She said knowing your family history is important too. That is 100% correct. You have to know your family history. You have to. Jazzy said, I agree. I have had to go, and I thank God my sister was benign. Amen to that. Thank God for that, Jazzy. So if everybody can just take a few moments, I need everybody, all of our freaky family, I need you guys to throw up the pink ribbons in the comments. I need for everyone to just take a moment of silence. Let's just honor those that are still dealing with breast cancer. Let's honor those that we have unfortunately lost to breast cancer. So if we can all just take a moment of silence and just honor them. All right. Thank God for that.
I couldn't
we don't want
find
to
no
keep
pink ribbons, so I'm just gonna put up pink hearts.
That'll work.
Anything
pink.
You should have just put your booty cap there.
Also, they a pink dildo.
I may go get me one just because you said something about that, Sin.
A pink eggplant.
And I'm gonna write your name on it.
Stop fantasizing about me, nigga.
There y'all go.
Okay, I'm gonna put up a pink devil.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Mr. Dell.
Thank you. Also, y'all, the dollar sign in the bottom right-hand corner, you can absolutely hit that dollar sign button. We will stop whatever we are doing immediately to address y'all. Or let's even do one bigger. Let's do our big one today. The dollar sign in the bottom right-hand corner. Let's donate some money in honor of breast cancer, you guys. Let's see what you can come up with tonight. We got the best freaking family ever. I know y'all can do it.
Nice.
Oh boy, that's purple.
He said he was gonna put up some. He didn't have the He couldn't
He
find
said
the
he was
pink
gonna put up
ribbon.
a pink devil.
I thought it was pink and purple.
He said a pink
Purple
devil.
devil.
That's why I was like, I was looking at it like that's purple.
I'm like,
But
that's
his king
purple.
of the game, so his pink might be purple for him.
Yeah, it might have been. I don't know.
And it looks red on my computer.
Oh,
Your screen broke. Harlem boy just colorblind.
All right.
You missed it. You had a comment earlier
I
from
think this is
Skeet.
pink. I'll put up some pink
And,
flowers there.
Tell CJ come help. What's the number to 911?
Well,
Yeah, there I got some pink
His
flowers.
internet. You know, Skeet got dial up.
oh man, you got that AOL.
You got diarrhea? Says Skeet got
AOL.
diarrhea?
He might.
Diarrhea.
He might be
Who
into
the
that. Him and
fuck-
Mrs. Brown.
Oh, thank you,
Tell him
Jazz.
what's
Thank
the
you,
internet.
Thank you,
Jazzy.
Jazzy. Thank you, Soldier Girl.
Tell him what's the internet. I'll come help him. I got him.
Not the internet. So real quick, while we on the subject of titties, I just had a quick question, random. Do y'all like titty fucking?
Yep.
Yep.
Jesse said, of course.
Hey, when you're doing it, you gotta go
Can
in your mouth.
can we define for the purposes of this argument what titties are?
It's the two things that protrude off of most people's chest.
Somebody please show him what a titty is.
Please, somebody
This-
show him what a titty is. It's been,
Well, I'm
it's
trying to
been
be over there.
30
You cannot be that damn gay.
No, I was trying to compare because like I might like Hulk's titties better than
Hulk don't have titties. Hulk
Let's see, Hulk. Let's see you compare yours to Soldier Girls. Let's see. Come on, lift yours up and show yours like Soldier Girl showing her.
Come on, Hulk.
Let's see your chesticles. Oh yeah, see, Hulk got titties.
Hey.
I told y'all.
Nigga, how you making your titties twerk?
Whoop whoop.
This
We
nigga-
all can make her. We all can do that.
See, and
I
you
still ain't learn how to do
can
it. I just jump up
My
and
muscle
down.
is broke. Mine's don't do that.
see, so you can
Mine
mash
does.
Hulks together too, and titty fuck him.
No, his are too tight.
It's not gonna be
Thank
as
you.
enjoyable. It's
They-
not gonna wrap around.
And
You got some tight titties.
And it's going to be really painful because my chest is hard as a rock.
His titty tight as hell.
So's my dick.
Mr. Still Hulk by a B cup.
Hulk, you getting titty fucked?
Don't suck dick. You don't get titty fucked.
And I just had to ask, man. They said it. They said they like when you start moving them titties.
Now, what I will say is this: I enjoy titty fucking. However, I do not enjoy it as much when it's that time of the month for me. Because I
What
don't.
do
I
y'all
personally,
What do
We
y'all
don't
get
get
out
that
of it? What do y'all get
I
out
don't
of
get
it?
nothing out of it. I get the satisfaction of satisfying whoever I'm dealing with because it's another way to give head.
You get a
However-
break. That's what you get.
Why
No,
do
they
keep
break
always saying
my neck
whoever
and
she
my
dealing
jaws.
with?
So
Yeah.
what if they dick is small and it don't come out the other side?
It's fine.
Pointless.
You can't
You
titty
need a
fuck this.
crevice.
It's just pointless.
All
You
he
said
needs is
titty
a
fuck.
crevice.
No, that's
Titty
Don't you-
poking.
don't you-
pinky.
It's titty poking.
It just seems like you, if it comes to
Hey,
the other
man,
side,
you
you
shouldn't even be doing it.
doing that. But if it ain't coming through the other
That's
side,
not
it's just
titty fucking
pointless.
in.
It just disappears. It's like
Hulk, do it again. Lord, have mercy. That tongue
if
so
the dick
lame.
if the dick come up and hit if the dick comes out, you better touch it with your tongue. But if it's not coming out, that's a sorry dick.
No, that's.
Wait, Cloak, are you able to touch the dick when they titty fucking you?
Oh my God.
It's a valid question.
Well, inquiring minds want to know.
Wouldn't you have to have titties?
You do.
You got them
Oh
out.
my God.
You do have titties.
Just because
you had man breasticles
hard does not mean they're titties. Oh my God. We're gonna pray for y'all.
Breasticles.
You got breasticles with a piercing. So them top-notch breasticles.
Y'all just mad because y'all can't do 5 push-ups.
If a girl get her clit pierced, she got top-notch clit.
He hold your titties.
Pierced.
What?
When you fucking somebody, do they hold your titties?
That's a valid question.
It's a good.
Do they go like this on your nipple ring?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Or do they do a circular motion?
Oh my God. Y'all
Is it a
have to
flip
be.
or a
Or
circle?
do they just cuff that motherfucker like this?
Oh my God. Anyhow,
Shit.
do y'all enjoy foreplay with the breasts or no?
Yep.
Like
I enjoy it.
Oh my God. Somebody put Mr. in time out. He said squeeze them and green milk gonna come out.
Oh, Lord. Please go get checked if that happens. Go get checked. That is not normal.
Who titties got green milk coming out of them?
On time out.
Oh my God. Not
Put
green
him on
milk.
time out.
That's that hog juice.
No, Hulk got protein powder coming out of his titties.
That part I can probably agree with. Protein.
Oh my
Protein.
God.
If it's green, I mean them nipple rings is infected. We don't want that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, wash your nipple, dirty
Hold
nigga.
on, real quick. That is a sign of male breast cancer. If they squeeze your nipples and blood comes out, that is a sign.
That's a sign for anybody.
Well, I was just talking about men, but I'm just saying, if they squeeze and it's blood coming out or anything like that, there's definitely a sign there's a problem there.
Wow.
Okay,
It
have you
can't
ever
be
had
a sign for
discharge?
Hulk though. Hulk got his nipple pierced, so it could just be they pulled his piercing out.
Or it could be that somebody bit him too hard.
Oh, he got
I'm not-
limp nipple.
No, none of that. No, I'm not into all of that. I don't like
So-
being bit, pulled, tugged. I'm not into none of that.
So you don't let nobody grab that nose ring when you be hit.
No.
He just grab it like, come here, bitch.
Why would you grab the nose ring?
Yeah, I'm not.
It's a nose ring.
You know that's how they control bulls. You know that.
That's
Yeah,
not
I'm
a
a Scorpio.
bull.
I'm not a Taurus. I'm a Scorpio.
What's that have to do with anything?
That part.
You could use that nose ring as a target. Try to shoot your nut right in the middle of it.
Oh my goodness.
Right on the upper lip, not the bottom lip, the upper lip. That's why you got a beard. That's why. It's his fault. It's Harlem Boy fault. I'm sorry.
Oh, all right. What are we talking about?
Yeah, because this is getting a little,
Panel, I have a question.
yes.
Can you be happy without sex? And
Nope.
if so, how and why?
Nope.
So Harlem Boy, you have to have sex.
I get very evil after a while. After a rather short while, I get evil and I start taking it out on people. I get sexually frustrated.
I can actually agree with
rather
that.
quickly.
I can agree with that. I didn't even realize that I get sangry.
Sexually frustrated.
That somebody was calling it sexually angry. I didn't know I got that way until like I catch attitudes for no reason out of nowhere. He's like, "Come here, girl, come here." And then afterwards, I'm like, "You want me to go cook you some dinner now, or you want me to suck your dick? What you want? Like, I'm good now."
She knocked the fuck out. Y'all let her lie to y'all. She sleep.
That was you, sir. I got pictures. Don't lie.
For me, Soldier Girl, I can be happy with or without it. That does
Okay.
not tie into my. That does not tie into my happiness. My happiness within myself.
What?
So Hulk, so since you're saying that you can be happy without it,
Okay.
like how and why? Is it maybe
Because I
tied
can,
to the
because
fact
I,
that
because
you're
I can,
married now, or
because I can take care of myself.
That's still
well, that's
sex.
still
Yeah.
sex.
Yeah.
No, that's. I
That's
thought
still sex.
Masturbation is still sex, bro.
Why the fuck you lying?
I don't
Why
know.
you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
I don't know. I don't know. If that's the
Wait,
case,
Harlem
I
boy,
don't
do
know
that
what it
again.
is. I don't know what it is to not have sex. If that's the case, if masturbation is considered sex,
Yes.
I don't know how to. I don't know.
Ain't you
You
busting
busting
a
a nut?
Yeah, but I'm thinking when you say sex, I'm thinking with a second person, third person, or fourth person. That's what I'm thinking
Oh, you
about.
so extra. You so
Yeah, but
right.
I don't know. I don't know because I've never gotten where I had gotten frustrated because I'm sexually frustrated. None of that.
So what's the longest you went without sex in one single period
30
without
days.
masturbating?
30 days.
Did you
Without
masturbate in those 30
masturbating.
days?
I'm sorry. 31 days. Nope.
You didn't masturbate in those?
From January the 1st. From January the 1st to the 31st of January. Yes.
Why?
To see if I can do it. Sometimes the main thing I have control over is myself and what I do, which is my diet, my masturbation, sex, all of that stuff I have control over. So I like to play with that versus, the shit I don't have control over.
So semen retention.
So hold on, let's look at Jazzy's comment.
But I've heard semen retention, I heard is good for when you're about to do a bodybuilding competition or a powerlifting competition.
No, that's good for just your mental.
Don't change subjects
overall.
on me. Don't change subjects. Jazzy said Harlem Boy, one of the greatest fighters in the world, said that is how he trained himself to have discipline.
Yes.
Now look further down and look at my response to that.
Damn that. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Harlem Boy said he ain't beating up nobody.
Earlier, you asked the question earlier, Soldier Girl. You said how long, and this is true. This is part of my truth. Third year of my marriage. I did not get fucked that entire year.
The third year, so he went that whole year.
I was celibate for an entire year.
Wait.
Not voluntarily.
Question.
Did
you masturbate?
No.
Wow. How was you able to do it?
It was not by choice.
Boy, yeah.
Why was it not by choice that you didn't masturbate?
Because my husband wasn't fucking me.
You was angry as fuck that whole year, wasn't you?
I was.
But
how was cutting bitches?
Harlem Boy.
Why didn't you masturbate?
Because masturbation wasn't going to solve the issue of where I wanted to be fucked.
So Harlem Boy, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Was this all due to not being happy? You just wasn't in the mood of it, or do you feel like you would have even?
Still don't have the answer to that question.
Huh?
To be truthful with you, I still don't know the exact answer to those questions. I never got straight answers during that time. And not to tell too much about it because they're, but yeah, I never got straight answers to it.
Okay.
But
I was just curious.
That's why I feel like celibacy is overrated, because I tried it. I did not like it. I was damn evil to every fucking body. And that was the year I met Puerto Rican Poppy.
I can say, well, I'm gonna say that I was in a 13-year marriage, and I can tell you of the 13 years, maybe my husband and I had sex maybe 3 of those years.
Ooh.
And and I'm not saying consecutively or anything, but it was like one of those things that a whole year would go by and him not touching me or kissing me, but I would just keep myself busy. And it would be one of those things you would look up and you'd be like, damn, you know, maybe you'd watch a movie or maybe somebody would talk to you in the club, you know, something like that would happen. And you'd be like, you know, so, but it's like one of those things that you just, it's easy to just not think about it, you know, but then when you think about it, you're like, holy shit, I ain't been, you know, or I haven't been touched or, you know, or anything. And so like going through that, it's one of those things now that I feel like sex and communication should be even within a relationship, you know, you know, and if not, then you need to figure out how you're going to please each other or please yourself, you know, within that relationship. I feel like sex is really, really important. But that was one of the reasons why we got divorced, because he wouldn't have sex with me.
I don't even understand it, because I would have sex with you. You're gorgeous. How the hell could somebody be laying in the bed with you butt naked and not want to stick it in?
Yeah, I'll be honest, because I can't even do that, Temptation.
He had gingivitis. He didn't want her to smell it.
Yeah, I don't know. I asked him to go get help. He didn't get help. So, and then when somebody's not willing to,
as we speak.
Put him in time out. Put him in time out.
Soldier Girl.
Hold on one second. Miss Brown said, I can be happy without it, honestly, because my man was locked up almost 3 years. So, Miss Brown, question for you. Did you not take care of yourself while he was locked up, or you just straight went the whole 3 years while he was gone?
Ain't no way she went a whole 3 years and she ain't do nothing.
She said almost.
Well, her man's watching, so of course she gonna say she ain't. She could
have got one of them little bullets.
No, she can take care of herself.
Skeet. I'm talking about somebody knocking at the back window every now and then.
No, it's easy to get trapped up in life, your children, all of it, and then you look around and you're like, oh dang, you know, or you don't even think about it like that. You're like, I could wait. And especially women, you know, will wait. So
yeah, can I ask y'all a question? Can I
I'm with Nighthawk with Nighthawk with the T real quick. 24 hours.
24 hours.
Something gonna happen.
That shower head count.
Well, can I, Soldier Girl, can I add to your question if you don't mind?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. What if your partner cannot have sex for medical reasons?
But his tongue works.
But yeah, their tongue works. But for medical reasons, do y'all allow them to go out to do something with someone else?
He can't fuck me, so why he gonna go somewhere else?
No, what? I'm talking about. No. If your man has erectile dysfunction because of blood pressure, et cetera, whatever, and they cannot get hard to be able to please you, do they allow you to go out and do something with someone else? Now, the relationship is still solid, but then you will have to separate the sex from the relationship.
Men fucking people now, so why the fuck would it matter? Yes, let them go fuck who they want to fuck.
Yeah, because the reason I'm asking that question, because I have a friend right now who's in that predicament. They are a bottom, but their husband cannot get an erection.
What the mouth?
Well, they got medicine for that. If they watch Hulu, they got Hims, they got Blue Chew, they got the honey.
If you have high blood pressure, you can't take none of that stuff.
You can't take none of
that. That's the reason why you take it, because you have high blood pressure.
Yeah, but they could be two lesbians too, though, and use dildos and stuff.
He can get a strap on. He can get the little dick extension inside his Starship. Just put it over his little dick, and then just fucking with that fake dick, and then go bow. There you go.
Can I say something?
There are numerous ways that a bottom can be satisfied with their partner. It just requires some creativity and a desire to explore. It could be fingers, it could be toes, it could be strap-ons, it could be your face, it could be whatever. But you got to be willing to explore. So for your friend, a piece of advice, if he's not trying other ways and is not willing to allow you the freedom to get your sexual needs satisfied, run.
What's a honey pack?
You will look up a couple of years from now and realize that you have spent 2 or 3 years sexually dissatisfied, and that motherfucker was out satisfying themselves all along. And I know that's some PTDD shit, but that was a reality.
Yeah, but his partner's a lot older, and he's young, and he has medical reasons why he can't.
Well, then his older partner should definitely understand a real conversation about the sexual needs of his much younger partner. He needs to have a really, really open conversation about what the boundaries should be and what kind of exploration they can do. But don't ignore his sexual needs.
Oh yeah, I agree. I'm just bringing it to the panel and seeing what y'all thought about it.
Yeah, I think it would be very selfish for if I was in that predicament and my partner couldn't get it up, it didn't work anymore, and we had exhausted every way that we could do it. I think it would be very selfish if he told me that I couldn't go outside of our relationship. Like I would be totally honest with him on everything, but I'm gonna exhaust every possible means that we can experience before we go outside the relationship.
I knew somebody that like female, like what you're talking about, but she had cervical cancer. And when she had her surgery, I guess there was like this device that she was supposed to leave within her vaginal wall to keep her vagina open, and she didn't do it because she was in so much pain. Or her vagina closed. Oh. And she can't have this, even if she has the surgery to open it back up, she will never have the sensation that she had before.
True. I've heard of that.
So, like I'm just trying to say there's real life stuff out there, not just with erectile dysfunction, but there's, things that can happen within the vagina, to where, you could have difficulty. And to me, I think that it should be a conversation when you have what about diabetes?
Well, I know diabetes can affect a man's ability to get an erection, to get and maintain an erection. I dated someone with diabetes once, and that was a big problem.
CJ, what was you going to say, CJ?
All right, for me, being married, being in a relationship for the last 14 years now. Yeah, 14 years.
Don't ask me to know this.
For me, if I was in that situation, and we have had this conversation to where, if it was to the point where one of us could not perform, I would be okay because of our bond that we have in the relationship that we have, because at the end of the day, I love her for her. I can't stop what she loves because of the simple fact that I can't perform for her. So at the end of the day, what's going to happen is either she's going to be miserable and want out of the situation because she can't get satisfied, or it's going to be a bickering back and forth with each other.
Can I ask a question?
We're going to put it in the cash just like they do. We're going to get some popsicle sticks and put them together and put tape around it and put a condom on it.
Go ahead.
So question, CJ and Lolo. So do you think it's a little bit easier to get to that decision because of your current lifestyle? Do you think someone who is in like a monogamous relationship, I think they will have a little bit harder time, digesting stepping outside the marriage or the relationship?
I think it would be hard for them, but alternatively, you are in that situation because obviously you care for that person. So you have to look at it on their end. Do you want this person to be happy and it not cause problems with your household? But it has to be that line of open communication.
Yep. Funny you said that, Soldier Girl and CJ, is because they had that conversation and he said he would allow him to do it. But they've been in situations where he was going to let him do it, but jealousy kicked in, and he wouldn't allow them to do it. Like, for example, they went to a bathhouse together, and instead of him allowing him to go ahead and get it on, he got mad, and they just left. So I think the jealousy portion of it kicks in, especially when you're not secure within your relationship, because the only reason why you're jealous is when you think that person's going to leave you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know that person's not going to leave you, no matter what they do, you have no reason to be jealous.
Which is very selfish when it comes to.
I totally agree. Very selfish.
Yeah, that's very selfish when it comes to medical disorders. There's nothing you can do about that. Sometimes there's no way around it, and so marriage and relationships are about compromising.
Yes, I agree. I do agree. So
Well,
sorry about that,
CJ. If my shit don't get wet again, I will go ahead and sign divorce papers and let him go about his thing.
In the immortal words of Yoda.
But
damn,
I'm not leaving you. But if I can't have, my thing is, if I can't have sex with somebody, for me, that is part of how I bond with people. Like, that's how you connect with people on a different level. For me, so if I can't connect with you in that level, which is something that I truly enjoy, and that's a YouTube enjoy, I can't do shit for you. If I shall get wet, I might as well be paralyzed. I might as well be in a wheelchair and can't do nothing for you.
So Lolo, be very mindful of making that statement, because a hysterectomy sometimes for women, that is a side effect. It's a real side effect. So your husband's not going to want to leave you because you had a hysterectomy. I mean, that's just that's part of being a woman.
Yeah,
so
and then there's things that you can do to continue keeping your vagina wet. Like, you can get some, all type of lubes and everything. Then now there's so much more enhanced with the lubes. You could put it in one time and it's going to last the entire,
session.
Yeah. So like that is not an end to the
but
vagina.
some women get to the point where they don't want to do anything at that point because they feel like,
they're less of a woman.
They're less of a woman. But at the end of the day, like I said in the beginning of my statement, when you care about somebody so much, I understand I have needs and things like that. Because my needs need to be met doesn't mean I want to completely separate what I have going on. These little motherfucking pissy ass little girls out here these days, all they want is money.
A PlayStation and a pair of Jordans.
At the end of
you ain't gotta bring the PlayStation into this, bro. Leave the PlayStation out of it.
So this is my thing. If I ever was to separate from Lolo, I'm paying for pussy. It's gonna be cheaper to just buy that bowl and send on our way.
Transactional sex is the new thing these days. I totally agree
I'm
with
just
you.
being honest. Because at the end of the day, if I had taken on 5 dates, going out to movies, going to dinner, all of these other things, I'm gonna be at almost $2,000, $3,000 before I even get the pussy.
Yep. But on top of that, we literally. Oh, I used to feel like that way Lolo felt before I got married. Now that I'm married, I realized that me and Tony's bond is so tight. If we never have sex again, I still would be with him for the rest of my life. Because our bond is so tight. It's nothing he can do that's gonna make me leave him. I can walk in and see him having an orgy. I'm gonna grab me a bag of popcorn and some Vaseline and watch.
Well, at least I know where Lolo's standing. I can get prepared.
Because it's separate. Sex and the relationship is completely separate once you've gotten past that mental.
That's because you was raised right.
Oh no, it's because I grew up.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But the thing is, and in the immortal words of Yoda, okay, sexual frustration
I don't want no $40
can lead to jealousy. Jealousy leads to anger. Anger leads to the dark side and divorce. So just don't get on that sexually frustrated train.
Well, I think it comes down to compromise and communication, though. So it's one of those things. If you're lying about it, and versus being, open it up front, it's no different if somebody wants a freaking, open relationship, within their, relationship. To me, you should be honest with it and give that person a choice. Don't go out there and be, if you like men and that's what you're into, give that person a choice to say, hey, I'm okay with you loving who you love, but I don't want to do that. Or maybe they might say, hey, I'm good with that. Let's do it together. So, but you never know unless you're going to be, unless you're honest.
Yes, yeah. I'm okay with Sen having sex with his wife. I'm okay with that.
She ain't okay.
Never.
You will never have sex with his wife.
Never.
I love you.
Harlem,
never.
I am not leaving you, Sid.
I bought one picture from this nigga. This nigga been fantasizing about my dick ever since then. You will never.
I don't want your dick. I'm just not going.
And this is Harlem boy in the background waiting on everything.
You having sex with your wife. You go on. I'm still gonna love you.
Hey,
that's why he wants a pink dildo, because I'm light skinned.
I'm not going, Curtis.
Harlem boy.
I do not want your little dick.
Harlem boy, I guarantee
it's
she don't want it either. She don't want it either, Harlem boy.
Oh my God.
I hope your nipple rings get an infection, you big bitch. Fuck you.
Lolo, I know you got a commercial for us.
Yeah, Lolo.
I hope your nipples bleed blood tonight. Fuck you.
She don't want it. She like Harlem. She's like, Harlem boy, take it, because I don't want it either. I'm bored.
She can be bored. Shit, I'll go pay for some shit. Don't give a fuck.
Well, it's not $40 anymore. We're dealing with inflation. The price.
Hey man, listen, I ain't buying no $40 pussy, because that $40 pussy ain't gonna be worth it.
That's clearance pussy now.
It's called Who Want to Collab. Fuck it.
Nah, I'm good. Who want an STD? That's what it's gonna be. Them $40 pussy.
Oh Lord, can we get a commercial?
Take that pill. Hey, Harlem boy, tell him take that pill.
Okay. Nah, I'm good.
Not the pill, bro.
Listen, I'm expensive on if I gotta pay for it, I'm paying $200-$300 for it. I'm not. All I need is once a week. I can live with once a week. If I'm paying for it and I ain't dealing with it, hold on, pause. Don't look at me like that.
Not the drip.
Too late.
But he has to. Y'all have to understand. He has a point there.
CJ,
he's not getting the aggravation, the frustration, and he's not spending his whole paycheck. He's spending $30. I mean, $300, $200.
I got a trans girl for you that when you throw
I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Hey, stay over there with Sin with that, bro.
What the fuck you mean stay over here with me with that shit, nigga? Nigga, she hell no. See, that's that bullshit.
Oh my God. Where's the commercial?
Can we get back on topic or something? All right, commercial.
Hi, Tammy Faye. How you doing, lady? Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes,
and we will be watching your show also.
You guys, real quick, everybody welcome Tammy Faye to Podcast Network. She's got a show called Real Girls Rock on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I did check her show out. It was very informative. I learned a lot. Y'all need to check her out on Tuesdays at 9 o'clock. She's definitely working with something over there. Y'all need to go check out, go show her some love. Tell her After Dark sent y'all.
Hey.
All right, you guys. So we're going to take a moment to pay a bill, and then we'll be right back with our next topic.
That nigga.
That Boochie Cat will come down sunshine for you, CJ.
Oh, I got a question.
That
That boy Nighthawk said $300. That bitch must come with a warranty.
It's always them niggas that drive Dodges.
Mopar,
Yeah,
no
Bubba. That is hilarious.
Nope.
So real quick, while we were just talking about that subject, so y'all honestly feel like y'all could be happy without sex?
As long as I can do myself, I'm good.
No.
As long as I can do myself, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm gonna quote another movie from Waiting to Exhale. I'm not like you, Gloria. I gotta have a man to touch me sometime.
You're nasty. Sometimes.
I love that movie. That's
I
a
do
good
too.
quote. That's a good one. That's a good one right there.
That's a good movie. Fuck the
Boy,
quote.
boy, he got to get his back broke every once in a while.
Bingo. Bingo.
Oh Lord.
I got a question.
Yes.
All right. So, what's the best time to raise delicate sexual issues with a new partner? And when I say delicate issues, I'm talking about like the lack of size. Maybe it's too small, maybe it's too big, or maybe the hygiene ain't on point, or maybe a little dry, maybe the pussy's lazy.
Same day.
Or sometimes I'm into certain things that my partner's not into. And so for me, it's a deal breaker. So what's y'all's experience when delicate situations come up? Like, how do you address it?
Immediately.
Can I start? Can
Go
I
ahead,
start with
Hulk.
that?
You already bull guarded in.
Basically.
Oh, I put my hand up. Dang, I did a Lolo. I did a Soldier Girl.
Hulk always talking over people.
My name
We'll
is
talk
not
about it
Harlem
after
Boy.
the show.
Right, not Harlem Boy.
Hey, meet me in my principal's office after the show.
This is what I normally do. I take the experience, whatever that experience is. I'm like, yeah. So let me tell you what happened in my last relationship or my last experience. I always do it that way to drop a hint to let them know, yeah, you need to get your shit together. Or
Is that before or after you had sex?
It's after. Like my biggest pet peeve is bad breath.
Pet peeve.
Pet peeve. My biggest pet peeve is bad
So
breath.
let me tell you a Hawk mind, state of mind. Once that bitch go up, it's gonna drain. He don't care if that bitch bad or not. So you ain't finishing if you start?
Oh, I'm a finish. I'm a finish.
All right. So what did I just say? Once it goes up, it's gonna get drained, right?
Yes, but after after it's done, I'm gonna be talking about I hate when I'm be fucking.
But I have been in moments where I have gotten up in the middle. I have gotten up in the middle of sex and was like, nah, this ain't working.
Yeah, but wait a minute. I don't understand that, CJ. So because I'm confused. You got up in the middle. Why wouldn't you make it work? Like, or at least give her, if it was something where she wasn't doing it right. I get we're older, but I don't know. I couldn't have done that. So for me, I would have been like, you ain't hitting it right. I would have said something.
It was only two incidents that this ever happened. One, the top smell was good. Once you got inside, the smell was bad.
Oh, so no, that's different. That's different.
Yeah.
That's different. Yeah.
All right, so that's one. And then the other one, it was almost like when having sex with them, it was like you trying to show them different things, but it was to the point where they didn't want to learn. They just wanted to do it the way that they want. They wanted to get them to be done.
Oh, what about CJ?
Well, I know I would be like this, get my vibrator and be like, oh, keep going.
CJ, what about when they can't take it and they keep running and it just gets aggravating? I've stopped when I'll be like, yeah, I can't do this.
They keep running. Who ain't gonna run with a dick going in their ass? Like, come on.
Me.
I can't
run.
Hey, CJ, sticking his dick in. Yeah, CJ ain't sticking his dick in no ass. He's sticking in pussy.
For me,
I'm like Whitney Houston. I want to run to you.
So for me, I can deal with something like that because at the end of the day, it may start off slow.
Yes, Diva, he is.
It may start off slow, but eventually their body is gonna adjust to it.
If they can relax.
Relax, but it's your decision. It's up to you as well to make to get them in a mode of relaxation.
After you've done all you can and it is just not working.
All right, that's something different.
I personally, if I've done all I can and it is just not working, I'm just like, yeah, I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm coming out. I'm done.
Okay, what about the little dicks? We're not gonna leave nobody out.
Yeah,
there's some short men out there.
You're not leaving them out. They leaving themselves out.
Well, I don't know. Like, now, Soldier, you're talking about little dicks. Now, sometimes they could be like vibrators, and if they have good endurance, they can keep going, and it's okay, because I have had one. But however, you said something about like, so let's just talk about dick size, and then let's talk about like sexual like little fetishes that they have. So me, I do an interview ahead of time, so I'll do my feels. And I also try to see what they're into. If I'm not into what they're into, I automatically don't even fuck with them. I'll be like, I ain't even doing that, because don't think you're going to get me in the booty if I ain't into getting in the booty, So I just like right away, I just be like, nah, I'm not doing that. I don't even want to go that way. I don't even want to tip. I don't even want to. Well, no, I have had it licked before. That was good. But I do not want no. No, that's for one way out.
Can I jump in?
That's for you, Diva B.
Exactly, Tammy. Ain't nothing going in my booty.
Can I jump in? To your
honestly, wait a minute, but Rick, I just
but
wait a minute, Rick. I want to ask you though, how long did it take your booty muscles to relax with getting, like, making it easy?
Very honest with you, my very first time with a dude. My very first time, and I'm grateful for this, because the brother that took my Bucci virginity, we had dated for a couple of weeks, leading into a month or two, just when I was graduating from college. Very attractive older brother, and he had a huge dick. I didn't realize this at the time, because he kept it really. We kept it really kind of. I was scared, so I might touch it. I had suspected, but when I actually saw the shit, I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Damn!" But the brother was.
I'm laughing at Tammy.
The brother. I'm
laughing at Puerto Rican Poppy.
He did all of the right shit. He made my first time amazing. The brother had about a good 9.5, thick like a wrist. Maybe not my wrist, but thick like a wrist.
So your Bucci cat gonna be like,
no, but what he did was take his time. He took his time, allowed my body to relax. He did the foreplay. He did all of the things that were necessary to get me there. Now, I don't know if that would work for other people, but it worked for me. He made my first time enjoyable for me.
So let me ask this.
So Lolo, what was your question?
What's the best position to be in to have your body the most relaxed, to comfortably be able to receive anal?
All fours.
It varies. It varies by person.
For the first time, doggy style.
It varies by person, because some people prefer to be able to sit on it first because they can control how much they take. They can go at their own pace. Other people who don't necessarily have those trust issues will be like, sure, I'll lay on my back and take it, or be on their side or whatever. It really just depends. It really depends on the person. And everybody's Bucci cat canal is not shaped the same.
So I'm speaking from a woman's point of view because we have two openings right there in the same area, and you slip, then you're fucked. So
literally
for women, if you're in all fours, you pretty much know as long as he stays high, he's in the right place for where he's trying to go.
No, if you're on all fours, your booty hole's higher than your pussy.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I said.
What if it's extra?
That's where he's trying to go, is in the ass.
I had
so
some little ding dongs kind of slip a little bit. Oh!
No. Hold up. How you did it? Do it again.
But for a woman, she's not going to want to lay on her back for the first time and receive age.
Yeah, that takes a lot of trust. To lay on your back and anal takes a lot of trust.
First off, having to hold your legs up and everything, there's nothing relaxing about holding your legs up.
Well, shit, you got to get one that's going to hold them legs up for you. Either that or you do it with you get a third person to hold your legs for both of you.
That's too much. It's way too much in the party.
When the fuck
you see what PitStop Skeet said?
Something wrong with that nigga.
Something wrong with him.
Ooh, about being opened up. Lord have mercy. Miss Brown. Inquiring minds want to know what is talking about.
What's your
PitStop? Pull up, bro. We gotta put something in rotation. Pull up.
So Sin, have you ever rolled up on some steak and cooch? Or
hell yeah.
Yeah, talk
Fuck
to
yeah.
us about it.
I will never forget that shit. That shit was tragic. Nigga, I went down on this bitch. Nah, that shit was stinking so bad. I had to go. I act like I had food poisoning and shit. Whole time I ain't eat shit.
So
I went downstairs in the downstairs bathroom. Man, I just started pouring water into the toilet to make it sound like I was throwing up and shit, and the dumb bitch actually believed the shit. No.
I was in
that bitch. Bro, no bullshit. I was in that motherfucker. And it was so fucked up though, right? Because the bitch was at my house and I had to go to work in the morning.
I'd have put her out.
My peoples came by, nigga, my car had died, and the bitch was still there. She ain't had no car. I'm like, man, how the fuck am I get to work? Nigga, I had to call my baby mama to come pick me up.
Damn.
I had to pay I told my baby mama, come jump my car off real quick. Drove this bitch, drove to work, opened up the store, drove back home, picked this bitch up, took this bitch back. Nah, that shit was terrible. That shit smelled like Fallujah.
Hold on, so
what's Fallujah?
Fallujah, you know when it smelled like sulfur and shit?
I was thinking Iraq.
That shit, oh my God, that shit smelled like sulfur. That shit was terrible.
My first experience, that would have been my first experience with a girl. That little girl's coochie was horrible. It was not working for me either.
You know how airbags smell? It was worse than airbags.
Oh my God.
I don't know if it was her belly. It couldn't have been her belly button. I mean, of course she was fat, but I don't think it was her belly button. I really think it was that other little bit. What?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I give up.
Y'all know I like big women. What?
Oh, okay. Clean that up. Go ahead.
I mean, we on season 2. If they don't know that shit by now, fuck them. But yeah, she was a big girl, so I didn't know if it was her belly button or the other little dot. That shit stunk, bro. I was downstairs singing Macy Gray, all that. Wade in the water, all that shit, nigga. Just sitting on the toilet acting like I was throwing the fuck up.
Hey, bro,
and you never forget that smell.
So hold on.
That shit was terrible.
Women on the panel. Men are not exempt from being nasty and stank when it comes to hygiene. So have y'all experienced a man and their hygiene wasn't quite on point?
Ooh, I had to tell them, I say, you've been dipping your dick in sour milk. Like, why it smell like that? And he said, what you mean? That's 9 inches. And I said, what you mean your 9 inches need a bath? You smell like sour milk.
I have had some sweaty balls as well.
I don't mind. I don't want to say sweaty. I don't mind musk like musky, like the natural scent of a man. I don't mind that. But when you start adding other shit in there, then I had this nigga I was dealing with at one point. He came to me because we were about to make a transaction. And he was playing basketball before he came. Nigga took blunt spray and sprayed his nuts. Nail of like the must and him sweating.
What?
Said, all you gotta do was ask for a washcloth, but you could have got a washcloth and some soap and took a whole bath real quick. Like, why would you spray blunt spray? Then it was a new car scent.
Women, what about
That's what he sprayed?
Women, what about uncircumcised smell?
Hey, get you some.
What does that smell?
That stench, the pee that get in the head.
Yeah, that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
My mom used to call it duck butter.
That's what it's called. Yeah,
duck butter.
I've heard that.
Yeah,
y'all country.
What the fuck is that?
Pull that skin back and that white stuff be around their head.
Ew! Ain't that mold?
That sound like yeast.
Well, y'all better get y'all some crop preserver, nigga. It's called ball deodorant.
I've never seen a turtle dick before, though.
That's not just what you said.
You might see it and not even realize it's a turtle
what
dick.
you say? What you say?
They already
Harlem boy.
I said, Soldier Girl, you directed that question at the straight girls like there ain't a boy on there to take dick too. I've had some nasty smelling meat too.
We were about to get to you.
Rancid as fuck.
We was gonna get to you.
I've had niggas tell me was going to get to you.
These niggas just can't wait their turn.
Tell his story.
No, I'm just saying you had directed that just to the females, like there wasn't somebody else here that understands the whole rancid dick thing.
To be fair, we was talking about stank ass pussy, so I just wanted to talk about nasty ass balls too.
But I can relate to both, and that's what I was trying to say. I can relate to both.
Let's get to it.
How?
Let's get to
How?
it, baby.
Please tell me the last time you had some pussy.
Like a little dick motherfucker.
Oh, Lord.
When the last time you had some pussy?
I had some stank pussy back in 1983.
Nigga.
And it was so stank, I remember it to this day.
Hey man, listen. Harlem boy probably eat pussy like Hulk.
No, I actually eat pussy really well. I can make a bitch come eating some pussy.
A B C D E F G.
Wait, how that tongue go? God, you doing it wrong too. Lord,
No,
I am not fooling with y'all.
Darling, I was gonna show you the length of it. I was just showing you the length of it. Y'all do the alphabetic numbers and bullshit.
Harlem boy, go get an orange and show Soldier how you eat pussy.
It's a peach. It's a peach.
Like I said,
peach, orange, whatever.
But okay, us
I will
men.
put you a reference from my last girlfriend because I used to eat the fuck out her.
Okay. Let me ask the guys. Be honest. Have y'all been one of those guys?
What?
They eat pussy like you?
No.
Only
once.
Went over a chick's house, and then you like, oh yeah, I need to wash up first.
Hell no.
The old man back in the day had a whole bag that stayed in my trunk.
And that shit got up out of that trunk.
I don't
It
know.
had clothes in there.
That shit got up out of that trunk immediately.
Yeah.
I had the bag in my trunk one day still when he was cleaning out my car. He told me some, oh, so you about to go be a hoe? I said, look, I forgot it was in there. You know, that was from back in the day. You know you remember that bag. You know you remember that bag.
I'm being honest. I've been one of those brothers too. I was like, okay, yeah, I think I might want to do. I'm like, can I get a rag first for these boxes?
Honestly, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. This was what I do every time I get ready to go under my nuts. All right, I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good.
Oh yeah. But
boy, that nigga
you been out. Hold on. Hey, CJ, you been out all day. You been out all. CJ, hold on, y'all. CJ, y'all been out all day, and all of a sudden y'all meet some random. Meet a random, and she wanna get together right then and there. You got you do that little sniff test. You're like, yeah, I need a rag.
But you have to
But you gonna have
understand,
to
being
wait.
the person that I am, being the person that I am, anytime I went out and I know I was looking for something, I always made sure I was clean. Or if I was going
when
to,
if you know you're going to look for some, of course. We talking about
I ain't never
random.
tripped on nothing by accident, bro.
Oh, I have. That's easy.
Okay, let's address Tammy Faye's message. She said y'all don't take showers or baths first. Okay, ma'am. Sometimes this shit just happens in the heat of the moment. Like
random. That's what
showers
random
and baths going down. So hopefully you a clean individual and you wash that day and you ready.
Yeah. Sometimes
ain't everybody just jumping in the shower like off the whiff. Nah, that's not happening.
Look,
the shower dry you out.
Nighthawk said his bag is in the car, still for these streets.
Amen. That's it. That's
when I walk out these doors.
So Nighthawk, you're a street
I'm
hoe?
prepared.
I want
whatever
Nighthawk, you a
action may
street
come
hoe?
my way. I leave out with a clean smelling ding-a-ling and a clean Boochie Cat. That's what I do and I brush. I leave my house that way. Now I wish that some of y'all motherfuckers would do that.
Ooh, that part.
Some of y'all motherfuckers really need to learn how to do that.
So, question for you though, Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
Say you dip out your house, right?
Yeah.
You hungry? You ain't had nothing to eat. So, just say you happen to stop at Popeyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't changed their grease. Your stomach fucked up because they ain't changed their grease.
Oh.
How you handling this situation, my brother?
You got that gassy ass.
No, like I said, when I leave my house.
No, I'm not. You okay?
When
Go ahead.
I leave my house, I am prepared for whatever may come my way if I choose to go there.
Right.
But if he has some greasy Popeyes,
if I'm planning on getting me some dang-a-lang or trying to get me some dang-a-lang, I'll work with my ass to make sure it is right and ready. If I'm trying to give up some ding-a-lang, I make sure that my ding-a-lang is right and ready. Some of you motherfuckers really need to make sure that your shit is right and ready for whatever it is you're looking for.
So Harlem, you showing up to a dick appointment hungry?
Oh yeah,
my man. That's what I'm talking about. Good job.
I can eat afterwards.
You can eat later. Good shit.
All I'm being saying is talking about the randoms. You ain't going out to find no ass, no dick, no pussy, no nothing. You ain't even looking for it. That is the last thing on your mind. All you thinking about doing is hanging out with your boys, hanging out with your girls, and just having a good time. You've been out all day kicking and having a blast, eating everything you can find, having a fucking blast, and you run into a random that you just can't. You like, damn, that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Straight out the
I
bottle.
want that. Yeah, just a fucking random. You wasn't prepared for because you didn't even want it.
That's what your whole bag is for.
That's what we're talking about.
Men don't have whole bags though. We don't have whole bags. Women do that shit.
He got his in the car.
I got a whole bag.
Okay. Nighthawk has his. Okay, that's one motherfucker.
I got a whole bag.
That's what me and CJ was talking about. You do them ball sniff tests and you say, okay, I need a rag. Yeah, that's all. Because it happens. Randoms happen. I know randoms happen for me all the time. I just don't act on them.
Cap.
So what's the best position for eating ass?
For who? A man or a woman?
It don't matter who ass eating.
Does it matter?
Same thing.
I can tell you what position I like.
Why he gotta go first?
He gotta tell the story. He gotta lead up to it.
You know, I prefer to be on my back. That way they can lick my nuts at the same time.
You're nasty.
They can lick my gooch, they can lick my nuts, and they can lick my booty hole all in the same One lick, right all the way up.
How does he have all three holes? Never mind. Okay.
Wait, so let me ask the straight man on here.
He got a Bucci cat.
Do y'all like getting y'all's ass ate?
Send do.
I never. Oh my God. If that's what make you sleep better at night, nigga. If that's what make you nut on your chin to grow your beard, if that's what you need to think to help you go to sleep at night, okay. But I've never had my ass ate. I don't.
I like Diva B's comment. She hit it on the head. If you're hitting a random, you get what you get. Seems like no need for going out the way. Facts. Like it's expected. Like your expectations are not like super high, like you just got out the damn shower for a random. So
shit.
You get what you get.
I got standards. I'm a classy bitch. I'm a classy hoe.
He said, don't say that no more, bro.
Fuck you. I'm a classy hoe. If under that bitch titty stink, I'm leaving. I'm not doing it. I'm not. If her earrings is green, I'm leaving. I got standards, bro. I'm not doing no shit like that. No. I'm not. No. I don't get.
If she got an eraser on the back of her earring, you leaving?
If she got erasers as earring backs, I'm dipping. No. If her house smell like mothballs, I'm leaving. If the outside of her house smell like cat piss, bitch, hey, my mama just called. I gotta go pick her up from work. Nigga, my mama don't even live here. The fuck?
Oh,
I'm leaving.
Lolo, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I'm over there.
Oh, how you like to get your ass ate?
It really just depends.
All four.
Not necessarily. I can be on my back with my legs behind my head too. It don't make a difference.
What one you like the most?
On your back?
It's all just, huh?
No.
It all just
taking notes.
Not necessarily. It just all just depends. I could be, because what happens a lot of the times is I'm already on my back, and they're usually giving me head anyway, and then they'll just go from front, and then they'll go ahead and work their way to the back. So I'm already.
Thank you. She's been saying this shit all fucking show.
Y'all want names?
No, we just want to know it. Never mind. Go ahead.
What you want to say? My partner now?
I would think that you would have said CJ.
No, we just assumed that you're talking about CJ because he's right there.
She been saying that it depends on who I'm with.
I was like, why you
talking about everybody?
Okay, how you get your ass ate?
It really just depends.
Hulk. What position you like to get your ass ate?
I don't like it. It doesn't do anything for me.
Do you eat ass?
Yes, sometime.
Okay, what position you like to give?
Female
if I
ass
do it,
or male ass?
Both.
Good ass.
When I'm eating that pussy and turn that shit up, making their ass skeet all over the place, some females.
With that alphabet shit. Come on now.
I was about to say something, but we're gonna get canceled. I ain't gonna say it.
That you
I'm
going to hell.
I was eating it and I'm like, bro,
y'all are going to hell.
In the comment section, if anybody wants to chime in and tell us
shit,
like to receive or give, please feel free to do so.
That's my fault. I told Hulk to eat her pussy like that. I said, just act like you got cerebral palsy. And he did it.
Oh my!
She didn't kick him out. She didn't kick him out though. She never kicked him out.
Y'all going to hell.
Straight to hell.
Y'all going to hell. I'm telling y'all with gasoline draws on.
That was the one successful time that he actually ate a regular female's pussy, not a stud's. I'm sorry. You're welcome.
It don't even count, man. It don't. I need you to stop telling everybody that story.
Man, my boy been eating pussy, bro. Look at his beard.
He been using them products from Avon's House of Beauty. Haven's House of Skin. I'm sorry. I always say beauty.
Puerto Rican Poppy says if he does it, he needs to be on his back. And PitStop Skeet says I put Miss Brown's feet on her chin. Damn. She flexible like. Hold on. Let me put
Let me see.
Yeah,
I gotta do extra work for that because I like big girls.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like I can't even get that leg. Like I can get it up, but it's like
See, she can't even do that. Imagine a 300-pounder. How she gonna do that shit?
Well, I don't know. You know what? Maybe I need to do both. Maybe that's what's going on.
What's up?
Tell them. Them big girls. They can't breathe with their legs up her like that.
Nope.
No, because the titties be in their neck.
Yeah,
the titties roll back and they be in their neck like this, and they just be like,
they suffocate. They suffocate.
You got temptation.
If you get
ain't working.
her sweatpants about to rip in the back.
My sweatpants
All right,
are big.
We're about to take a break and go ahead and pay another bill, and then we'll be right back.
This podcast is brought to you by Sun Envy Beauty Bar Salon. It's located at 4791 Jonesboro Road, Suite 5 in Union City, Georgia. Hey, y'all, don't forget, they focus on healthy nail care and making every woman feel sexy, one nail at a time. Visit Sun Envy Beauty Bar today or visit them at sunenvynails.com. And don't forget, that's a nails with a Z. Tell them Atlanta Cast Network sent you.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all go check her out. Go get y'all nails done. She does nails. She does feet. She's got a one-stop shop. So make sure y'all go check her out.
Let me find out, Diva B.
Yes, and we had to update the address on there. So she is now in Jonesboro.
Okay.
Where are we at?
Congratulations.
What'd you say?
She ain't by my favorite liquor store no more.
737 Veterans Parkway. Suite 500.
Question.
Ain't going to that liquor store no more.
I think she meant to say BBW.
I'll put it
I
in
want
there.
to ask
I'm
a
on
question.
mute. I don't even know if I'm on mute. I can't see the damn screen.
Maybe instead of woman, she wanted to say ebony. Maybe.
I'm going next.
Ooh.
Hey man, I went up there
Big
to try to.
Exotic.
I went up there to try to
Big
go
bold
get my nails
exotic.
clean.
Oh shit! About to slide in her DMs.
I need
Shut
to
up,
ask
y'all.
a question.
Ask it.
Can I ask a question, please?
Question.
Okay, so since Messy Memes, we had technical difficulty with Messy Memes tonight. I want to ask a random Messy Meme question that one of my friends just posted that I think is absolutely hilarious. And I think we all can relate to. All right, so sure, sex is cool, but have you ever farted so good that your stomach ache disappears?
Yep.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
That is really some good gas that feels better than sex when your whole stomach ache disappears.
When you on your way over to her house and you know you got gas, but you still want to fuck, and that fuck come out.
That didn't work.
Yes, sir.
I just had to ask that question because I thought this shit was hilarious.
Wow.
Go ahead and just and then you be like, oh shit, all right, I'm ready to fuck now. What's up, bitch?
Oh, hold on one second. CJ, you got something? Yes.
How y'all camera clear up at the end of the show? Never mind.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my God! What
your
the
internet.
I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. All right, I'm about to mute myself.
It's too late.
You need to do more than that.
Y'all tired?
He said,
Y'all petty.
Hulk is over there living his best life.
Yes.
Sid has been off the charts all day.
He has been cutting
Hey, that's
up.
that bottle. That's that bottle talking.
Every
Hey,
damn
Sam.
thing come out of his
Sam, let me
mouth.
see what you drinking tonight, bro.
Yeah, I gotta know what you're drinking too. Because
Sam,
I'm
what
telling
you drinking tonight?
Whatever's available, probably.
I'm not finna tell you, CJ, because your camera might pixelate again when I show you.
That's your internet.
That ain't my internet, nigga. Your shit been blotchy all show.
Y'all been frozen. Y'all been frozen majority of the whole show.
Hey, bro, listen.
And you the cable man, nigga. That's the fucked up part. Nigga, you Jim Carrey to this whole shit.
I don't work for the cable company. I don't work for the cable company.
This nigga.
I do not work for the cable company. Get it correct.
Lord Jesus.
I work for the cable company.
I apologize.
Well,
y'all.
CJ, I like your hair. Come in the camera.
So his haircut, we can actually see it now.
Yeah, I like. Who did that?
Somebody that's around us right now.
Okay, all right. And look, both of y'all.
Hold up. Y'all ain't gonna say shit about Lolo hair. Lolo hair look better than his.
I said she got a halo. I love it.
She got a halo. He got a dick on his head. Good. Sorry. I said I was gonna stop. All right, I'm mute.
Hey, put that shit in the camera.
CJ got shit locks.
Hey man, listen. I had to try to look good for y'all.
You doing it, CJ?
CJ got shit locks.
That nigga head look like a Fruit of the Loom logo back in the day.
Hey, bro, you want me to set you an appointment up, bro? I got you.
I don't want that bullshit ass Wi-Fi you selling, nigga. No. I need Georgia Wi-Fi, not New Orleans Wi-Fi. I don't want that duck. I don't want that Duck Dynasty Wi-Fi that you be putting in niggas' houses. I need Real Housewives of Atlanta Wi-Fi, nigga.
If I had the Wi-Fi that I put in other people's houses, I wouldn't have this problem right now. I got this trash
Duck Dynasty. Oh wow. He said Duck Dynasty.
I'm not even gonna say the company, but I got this trash ass company in my house right now.
I'm done. All right, y'all.
Duck Dynasty Wi-Fi.
Sin needs to be counseled right away.
Yeah,
he needs to be put on punishment. I don't know.
I said I was sorry.
You drinking that Irk and Jerk today, huh?
Nigga, you drink Taco Vodka, nigga. Shut your ass up.
Oh gosh.
When it rain tomorrow, your hairline gonna disappear. Shut your ass up.
Listen.
It says empty bottle.
I'm out. I'm done.
That's because I drank.
No, that's because you replaced it with cheap liquor and empty bottle.